What's up, my knitters? Hi, I'm glad to see you. You want to get a cup of coffee? There's some in the kitchen. I didn't bake anything. Yeah, that's what bakeries are for. There might be some blueberry muffins from Costco that are in the fridge. Help yourself. Yeah, have a seat and let's chat about yarn, knitting, and all of the things. You're watching Recreational Knitting. My name is Karen, and I'm so glad that you're here. I've been kind of non-existent for about 4, 5, 6 weeks. I don't know what it was. I posted last week, and yeah, medical stuff, all the things that happen when you get old. So the reason that this podcast is called Recreational Knitting is because we started a trip that was supposed to be 2 years in 2019 in our RV and to go to all the national parks. COVID hit, hip replacement, 2 knee surgeries for my husband. Yeah, so it took us 4 years to do it, but we're now home in Ormond Beach, Florida, where my local knitting store is She Sells Yarn and More. Great name. Great name. Hard to say, great name. So, how have you been? I'm hoping that you are staying cool if you're in that heat dome. If you're in the southern hemisphere, I hope it's comfortable for you, whether that's cold or warmer. Yeah, so welcome to all of you who are new, have just found me. So you're here for the knitting, the yarn, and all of it. I'm not wearing my brace today, even though I probably should. I'm feeling pretty good today. Yesterday was a good day as well. So yeah, it's all good. All right, finished objects. So let's get into it. Finished objects. Finished objects, I have 2. One that I'm not really supposed to show off until probably the 1st of July. I think it's going to be printed then. Deep breath, Karen. The yard guy is here, the lawn mowing guy, and this is how he carries on the entire time. Anyway, this is the test knit. It's finished, blocked, all of the things. Then, and I'll talk to you more about that next time. This is the Etta top. It's a Barocco pattern. I've worn this a few times. I like it a lot. It's made with summer sesame. I like the yarn. It's kind of got a little bit of a tweedy, bumpy, I don't know how to even put it. They're like little nubs in the yarn. I like the yarn to knit. It's great. It's very comfortable in hot weather. I don't have a band. I think I threw them all away. I was very low on yarn finishing this. But it is hell to weave in. Just saying. Those little nubs, oh my gosh. Yeah, was not fun to do that. So if you do use that yarn, I would suggest for mental health purposes that you try to do it as you go, if you can. So yeah, so I'm very pleased with this one. I think this is really a lovely color scheme, very bright. I hope that's my little thumbnail, but I doubt it. You know, it never works that way. Anyway, so I have 2 finished objects today, so that's really nice. My test knit was knit in 2 2 different colors of Cascade yarn, superwash, non-superwash, sport weight, 220. Let's try that again. Cascade 220, non-superwash, sport weight, yes, in a light gray and cream. So yeah, that pattern will be coming out July the 1st. Yeah, there's some really pretty combinations, yeah, that the test knitters have done. So yeah, and that I'll talk to you more about next time. I'm almost done my tank car top by Anna. She's a Finnish designer. She's the one that I did the test knit for. Lovely, lovely gal. I can never say her name. Anyway, there he is again. Yay, yay him. I've got one sleeve where the I-cord is, I'm not going to say complete because it is complete, but the tutorial that I had to go back to on YouTube suggested that I do it backwards from what I always have done. And she said it looks better. I'm not convinced. So I've been waiting to do the second one thinking, okay, do I really want to leave it this way or do I want to do it the way that I've always done it? So it could have been done a week ago, but decisions are hard. So those are 3 that are almost done, completed. I have been knitting some. I've done all the cast on things because if you've watched me before, I did this whole series on finding joy in your knitting. And some of my knitting has not been bringing me joy for a variety of reasons. Those of you that have watched know I have arthritis and I've just developed thumb arthritis significantly. I apologize for the dog barking. He's insane, okay? He's gonna do this. And this is the tank RT that I was discussing earlier. And it's by Anina Juti, and she has a podcast. Anina knits. And I cast on another. Dogs. Let me see if I can put a sock in his face. I put him in his crate, so hopefully you still hear him, but it won't be at such a high volume. I apologize. He's nuts. Yes, I started a second tank car top, and this is the color. It is, just a light beige. This anchor top is made again with the suggested yarn of Drop Spell. It's hard to find in the United States, so twice a year I make a wool warehouse order, and this was in the last order that I did. So yeah, it's ribbing, garter, stockinette, and then you put this on hold. This is actually the top of the back, and here is where the neckline would be. And so, this is just a really easy pattern, really nice pattern. I know there were several people that made these last summer. That's when I started my other one. So yeah, so that's how much I've gotten done on the back, and it has to be put on pause. And then last night I started the front. So that's how much I got done last night. Second new cast on. This is one that I started last Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday. I believe it was Monday of last week. And this is made with, look at the ball band. This is really nice. It is Synchrony. It's a United States company, brown sheep wool, 60% cotton, 40% wool. I really like the way it knits up. It's a off-white cream. And you're going to say, that's two that are the same color. Nope. Different colors. But this is probably going to be for my daughter, one of them. Not sure who it will fit. I think this is going to be too small for me for summer. This is the pattern Seven Sisters. It's a free pattern. Let me pull it out. Seven Sisters top. And this is by Sloan Gillum Lacasse. And it is just has some cap sleeves here. I'm still knitting the body. This is a bottom up, which I'm not real crazy about. I did not read the pattern well enough. Anybody else ever not read the pattern till you cast on? Cast on 133 stitches. All right. Knit, and then you say, bottom up? What the heck? Anyway, so that's what I did. And that's where I'm at. And this yarn is a DK to worsted weight. And this calls for worsted. So I think, even though I got gauge, you know how this goes. So we'll have to see how this is blocked when I finally get it finished. But as you can see, wish I had a table in front of me that I could put all this stuff on. I'm shopping for this room sewing table to put my sewing machine on, chair. Yeah, so I'm still not organized in here. The rest of the house is fairly good, but I've done quite a bit. So I'm gonna put a marker where I was. I've tried it on and it seems a little tight. You know, I put it on a barber cord and it seems a little tight down here, but we all know blocking and cotton and maybe the weight, I don't know. We'll see. It'll fit one of my kids. Somebody will wear it. If not, is what it is. Yeah. And I'll tell you why I don't really like this bottom up. It's because that you have to increase on this under the arms. And I don't find that very nice looking. I know, it's under my arms. No, if you're that close, don't criticize. But at the same time, I like my knits to look nice. But yeah, there's, and you know, it's like this increase right here. I just don't, I know, blocking. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I just don't think that's very attractive. So anyway, that's the second one. No, I'm not gonna knit any more cream sweaters until it's cold. What else do I have here? Oh, let me talk to you about this new cast on. I got this, this is the pattern, cardamom tea. I'm sure many of you have worked this. Pretty simple tea pattern. Has a little bit of the raglan here. It's a little different. And so I started that. Haven't gotten too terribly far, but this is made with Brittany. Again, this is called, I believe, Sunrise. Let me hang that back up. Let me check. I got this. No, it's called Surf. Where'd I get Sunrise? Surf. This is what it looks like. Louisa Harding. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Brittany. And this is made with 38% silk, which is lovely to knit with. And this is why I've got, I don't know whether you could see it, but I have wooden needles. This is slippery. 31% cotton and 31 viscose. There's 220 yards in this, and it's lovely to knit with. It reminds me a lot of the Summer Sesame, and it's a little bit smaller. It's Summer Sesame. This yarn is DK to worsted, probably DK. And this is more a sport weight, or even maybe fingering. But I really like it. Now, I got this on a D-stash off of Reddit. The girl was practically giving it away, so of course I had to do this. And I feel really bad because my local yarn store carries this. But really, for $21 for 50 grams, I probably, even though I love the yarn, I probably wouldn't have purchased it. This girl sold it for like $8 a skein. Again, I could not pass it up. So I got that off of Reddit. Again, not helping my, stash be gone, 2024. But yes, it's lovely. It's got summery colors. I love it. It's very pretty. Obviously not gotten very far. It's okay. I'll keep working at it. What I did pick up this week as a work in progress still, this is Breezeway. Yay, I remembered it. Breezeway. Mouse's Knits, Mandy, has a little knit along that she's doing. So I decided to pick it up and say, okay, maybe I can get motivated. This is Trilogy yarn, and that's the back. This is the front, but that's what I wanted to show you, that I've knit this much on it this week. Let's hold it upside down so you can really see the effect that I've done a lot. I hope that's in focus. This yarn is Trilogy yarn that I've had in my stash for probably a year. And I started this last year. And it just sat. Oh, I did other things. And picked it up, and I'm working on it. Has me a little concerned that it's a little big up at the yoke, even though when I cast it on, knowing it's a yoke, I cast on a smaller size, thinking that around my shoulders it would fit and then increase, do the increases for the body. I'm not sure, I shouldn't have gone down a size more. But short and sweet today. I'll get back to you in about a week or so, and we'll talk more knitting, yarn, and fun. Knit in peace.